We get to start on time today.
Oh, Lord.
So
Make sure to be able to walk back home.
we're live.
Get there early.
Just so y'all know, the live video is on.
Oh, no. We too early. Wait a minute. We got 7.
It got
2 minutes, girl. I ain't got no glass.
I'm trying to figure out where to put my keys and my stuff at.
You want me to put it over here on the table?
I'm gonna put it in
Yeah,
the
you should. Or I can put it right here next to me. So is it fine right there?
Yeah, I'm going behind me. I got my watch on in case somebody go crazy. That's a lot.
All right. Okay. Okay.
I'm ready. Oh Lord, heck. I'm putting a shoulder roll. It's crazy, man.
Not. Don't do him.
Dang, I ain't refill my cup with no water.
So that's what it's like to wine and grow.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of the show.
All right, now.
This is how the things start. Okay.
Alrighty. I'm ready.
You ready? And see
Girl,
everybody.
you ready? You gotta stay
And
ready.
see everybody.
It sound like you ghosted.
She nervous.
You needed a shot or something?
Right?
You need something a little stronger?
What's that?
I'm getting
Cheers
ready.
to a good episode.
Yes. Cheers.
Yes,
cheers.
to the
Cheers.
Grays.
Clink the plastic, clink the
Yeah.
glass. Oh, sorry guys, they drink and I just had it back there because I'll be trying to remember to share this.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Y'all got this.
Y'all definitely do. We're going to still give a couple minutes that people...
I almost got a little hint of it's been sitting for a while.
You're like a soccer mom.
Who me?
Yes.
Girl, Savion nail came off.
Like the nail bed.
Like this part. Like he had to clip it off
The
because
nail
when he
bed.
was still playing
Down to the
baseball.
pink part.
Yeah.
Mm.
So half of it off because when he was playing baseball, he got hit in the finger and it thought it was jammed. I'm like, can you still move it? Because we was waiting till the swelling went down. And then the next day, I'm like, do like this, like just trying to make sure he still had feeling. He kept telling me, yeah, and I was still like press on. He like, yeah. Other day, I'm like, why does it look like that? Man, this was back in March. Why does it look like that? He was like, it looked like that the whole time. I said, Savion, I don't think it's supposed to look like that.
The nail never grew back?
So it just started coming
dead?
off. It's dead. It was dead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And he just let it sit?
And I'm touching the part where it's like,
It's just hanging out
different.
this
No,
time.
because I clipped it. So I'm like, okay, so after he clipped it, I touched the skin part. I said, can you feel that? He was like, no. I said, okay. So I touched the other part. I said, can you feel that? Yeah. Sir, this was not supposed to get like this. Like, I've been asking you, how to look about your finger.
Yeah, because like, what if
That's
That's what I told him.
You just out here letting it hang. Just like a boy.
Sounds like the voice.
I mean,
Please, TJ had a similar situation.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, y'all.
Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, guys, what time is it?
7.
It's 7 o'clock on the dots. Okay, so we'll give it a few more minutes. So, did y'all have a good day? How was y'all drive? Because y'all drove like an hour.
Long as hell, an hour and a half.
Girl, by now you used to it.
Woo, you never get used to that drive.
She loved my hair braiding skills so much. She drives all the way from where you live now, Plainfield, Plano,
Texas.
to get her hair braided. Like, girl, I'm like, really? You sure about that? She's like, yes. Because I
don't let everybody in my house. Like,
Period. Girl.
can't
Yes.
trust them.
Look at the braids by Ken. It's-
Bob me out. Bob me out.
fading me up. She just out here doing everything these days.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. We can do the intro, and then we can start the game.
Okay.
So hey guys, I'm Ken.
I'm Kay.
She's Kay. I'm Ken, and this is Wine and Grow. We wine when we grow. When we grow, we need wine. No, we do not forget. Yes.
There we go.
Yes. Okay,
Cheers to the
y'all.
last 3 episodes.
So today, yes, Season 8, episode 6, y'all. We are counting down. We got 2 more episodes after today. But we're going on a break next week, right? Is it next week we on a break or is it the week after?
We got a show
it's next week,
and
then we're going on a
after that,
break. And then we have the finale following that.
Yeah.
So this week we are joined by Kiera and Shawn. Some of y'all may recognize Kiera from our retreat, all in the photos, etc. Because she holds the bitch down. And I love her for that.
Every year.
Y'all want to tell them a little bit about y'all?
You want to go first?
No, you go first.
God damn it. Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't know what y'all want to know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm his wife. You know, we've been together for 10 years, married. Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
And then 18 years in November.
Y'all just celebrated y'all anniversary, right?
We did, May 2nd.
Okay.
In Punta Cana.
Yes.
We got 3 kids. I mean, both graduates, college graduates, out here trying to survive.
How old are you?
34.
No, after you turn 30, it'd be like that.
It's-
It'd be like that. I'll be having to be like, friend, how old am I?
Yeah.
Or my sister, I ask her all the time, I'm like, how old am I again? So.
How old are you, Papa?
I'm 33, so obviously I like them old.
Such a baby.
I like or she likes them young.
It's okay, baby.
So you want to tell them about yourself?
I am Tyshawn.
That's,
I don't
that's
know
you
what
giving
else
the
you
people?
want.
That's fine.
That's who
And
I
that-
am,
they,
guys.
they're gonna learn about y'all through the
Yeah.
through the show today, so that's fine. That's cool. So we got 2 boards for y'all, right? So today, so the icebreaker game, like you mentioned, it involves us asking a question, and you have to guess what your partner is going to say. So the
I'm
first
gonna
question,
obviously get it right.
period. So the first question will be to Kie-Kie. Kie-Kie will write down the answer. You will guess what you think she's writing.
Okay.
So y'all both are writing down, okay? And then we'll do it vice versa. The question he asks to Shawn, you have to guess what Shawn is writing.
Okay.
All
I
right.
got this.
Ready.
You ready? I don't know.
All right, guys. Okay, Kiki, who is your partner's celebrity crush? What just happened?
Crush?
Who is Shawn's celebrity crush?
So what do you think she's going to say? Remember that.
I think she's
What do you
gonna
think
say.
she's
That's
gonna
what you
say?
got to write on your board.
Yes.
We only picking one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
what?
'cause I got a list.
So
of
what
them.
did she?
I know
What
you
did? She,
do.
what do you think she said?
I think she said Cardi.
That's what he wrote.
Ding,
too.
ding, ding.
Yeah.
Cardi B. Okay.
We had this discussion
Start
about the
now.
hall pass already.
Yep, that's my hall pass. So Cardi, if you watching, it's for you. You
If
my
Cardi B
pass.
watching this show, it's up and it's stuck. Okay. If Cardi B is watching this, okay. The next question will be for Shawn.
All right. Shawn, what is Kiki's go-to after a long day?
Her go-to after a long day. See, I know the
Right
real
there it
answer,
is.
but she ain't gonna write that shit.
What's the real answer?
So
No,
You
you
write
gotta
it.
write it down. She
Yeah.
gotta guess what you writing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you write what
She gonna
you
get it
write what
I
you
know
think,
the
and she
answer.
gotta write what you think you gonna
wrong.
say.
Alright, well, I think she would say.
No,
Okay.
what you would say. She gotta
Wait,
guess
huh?
what you think.
No, this is me guessing what she gonna
What
say.
she
No.
No, it was just the
What?
other way.
What do you think
She
I would do?
guesses
And I'm
celebrity
guessing what I
crush.
think you would say. So write
And
down.
then he guessed what she
okay.
was writing.
That's what
So
I'm
she
saying.
gotta okay. So she gotta guess what I'm gonna say. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Alright.
I put you.
Yep. Me.
Why you think she was gonna get it wrong then?
He said, "Yeah, me."
He
Okay,
said
look
real
at you.
answer. That was the real
Oh,
answer.
that's
Real.
cute.
That
Go
was
to
my
after a
Papa
long
Shine.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you did have Papa Shine and then you just erased the Papa.
I did because he
Shine.
wasn't gonna put Papa.
But that's still him.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Papa Shine.
All right. Oh, what is happening with this language coming out of my mouth?
It's okay.
It's okay.
You nervous?
All women
And I
be
didn't know how to
nervous
say it
around
on
me.
here. Okay, what is your favorite trait about Kiki?
What is
Oh,
my
that's a
favorite
hard one. I
trait
don't
Now you
know
gotta
what
guess
to
what he
say.
gonna say.
I'm gonna give an appropriate answer.
Don't give her
You
hints.
trying to stay safe?
Don't give
Huh?
her hints.
Nah, he ain't giving me no hints. I just know what he tell me that he likes my quality of, but I don't know if he gonna put it.
So, Shawn, what do you think she said?
I put supportive.
And what did you say?
I put go getter. Because he always tells me he loves my drive. So
okay. But that was close. Okay, so 2-1, 2-1.
Yeah.
Y'all up. Y'all riding. That's okay.
All right. What would you say what would your partner say irritates them most about you?
So what would I say irritates you the most? Or what would I say irritates me the most about you?
Nothing, obviously.
Here you
I'm
go.
perfect.
That's
That's
the
a
wrong
silly
question.
question. Nothing is the answer, but if I must pick something, I don't know.
Let's see. I don't even know that one. Do you really irritate me? Yeah, you do.
Please. No such thing.
I don't even know what I'm just.
It's the struggle one for them. That's
it really
good.
is.
Don't nothing irritate.
I mean, I know what I would say, but I don't know if he would think what I was gonna say.
Okay.
You writing a long ass sentence?
No, it's just two different ways.
Okay.
What do you think he said?
I play too much because I tell him all the time you play too much. Okay. What you put?
I put ignore/don't listen.
Yo ass, don't do that. That he got the skill of drowning people out, boy.
With three kids at home.
I swear to God, it's rough. I be
skill
like,
gotta
set.
learn.
Sean, you don't hear them calling you? Like, what is you doing?
All I heard was the game on.
All right. What is one thing your partner does that you love?
So that's for me to say and him to guess?
That was for, the last one was for you to guess.
What he was going to say. Now he got to guess what what I'm going to say. Okay. What is one thing that my partner does that I love? I don't know what we put. I told you we're going to fuck this game. We don't know. I know we ain't got the same answer.
Yep.
I know
I put the real answer.
What's the real
Go ahead. Now, say your answer. Well, I'm supposed to go first.
I put love on me. What you put?
That thing in the bed.
Now I'm over here cracking up watching the writing. Like, the man is crazy.
I mean, that's similar.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Yes.
Mhm.
Love on me.
That thing in the bed.
I'm like, what is he? What is he? I always think that thing. I'm like, that thing.
Okay. Who that was to him this last time. Okay,
Yeah, so he got to say what I would say.
Okay, so what irritates you most about him?
Wasn't it the last one?
So that was the other one was.
What irritates her most? Her most about you?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so she gotta say what? Oh, what she do to irritate me?
Yeah.
It's an answer for that.
Oh, great. What do you mean?
You do to irritate me. I don't know. It's probably.
I know what I put.
How you writing a straight line like that? Mine would have been going diagonal.
He doing the same thing though.
Alright, what'd you put?
Don't listen.
I don't listen to you.
Nope, not a damn word I say.
That's a lie.
What'd you say?
Shop, spend money, Amazon.
Oh, you do spend too much money.
To my Amazon.
I had to put that in there because he complained about my packages.
If y'all really want to know the key to a great relationship,
What?
delete her Amazon account.
Don't do that. That's a quick way to a
Yep.
divorce.
Is that a great relationship?
Delete it. Yep.
That is a divorce.
Save your pockets.
Exactly.
You
Don't
never
listen to him.
notice? It's
Baby,
one item at a time.
Everything in the house is connected to my Alexa account. So
That ain't even your Alexa. My Alexa.
But it's connected to her Amazon.
Alexa
Talking about the
don't
Alexa's
claim
connected
him.
to her Amazon.
She don't claim him. So
All right. What is Shawn's dream job?
I don't know. Shit, what is your dream job, eh? That's a hard one. Y'all making me think. I know we ain't gonna vibe on this one.
How many you asked her for? Because we only usually do about 5 to 7.
Well, this will be the last one then.
I don't know. I think we got that wrong.
They go together?
Oh, I know
On the
what
dot.
I'm gonna put.
I mean,
I'm
on
gonna
the
put
head,
it.
7.
Okay. Wait, I'm almost done. All right, I got it.
Okay,
I'm
go
sure
ahead.
you're wrong. I said dancer or singer because you swear you Usher.
You said dancer or singer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I put banker, stripper, rapper.
A combo. He was like, these go together.
Okay, so we
I can manage your account in the morning and swing dick in the evening.
Oh, my goodness. And rap while you're doing it?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a skill.
Man.
That is a skill.
All right, we done with that. Y'all did good though. Y'all did good.
Better than I thought we would.
Yeah, y'all was rolling in the beginning though. Y'all was off to a great start.
And y'all had us
Then
thinking.
it started going a little slow, a little challenging. Okay, so now we about to get to the good question. To the meat of the show. Okay.
Deep.
So how important is marriage to you, and what do you guys see the value in it is, if anything at all?
That's deep. Go ahead.
Why you want me to go?
Because you wanted me to go first last time.
All right, what was the question again? Hold on,
Oh
wait.
my gosh.
I was listening.
How
right?
important is marriage to you, and what is the value?
Marriage is extremely important to me.
Mm-hmm.
The value in marriage. So I'm gonna kind of go back. I just want to talk about the family.
No,
so
go ahead.
as far as I feel like in the Black community, the family isn't as strong as it used to be, and I feel like marriage is the key to that. A happy wife, happy husband is what keeps the community growing, the community prospering, not just within your household, but to outside the household, your kids' friends, they feel like part of the family. So having that strong foundation, then you're able to branch off and show that love and help the community grow.
Okay.
I agree. I mean, I think that marriage is very important. I value my marriage a lot. Like, I tell everybody my marriage is perfect all the time. I think that it's important to me because I grew up with a single family, single parent household. So I didn't get to experience that mommy-daddy relationship. So I think in our relationship, I've tried to show like our kids, this is what a two-parent household looks like, right? I'm always striving to give them what I didn't have. So I think it's important for us, given who we are, like they never see us argue, they never see us fight, they never see us struggle through anything. And I want them to grow up and be like, my parents had a banging relationship. They had the bomb marriage. This is what I aspire to be. Creating those generational goals for my kids. So I think marriage is very, very important. And he stuck with me for life. He ain't going nowhere.
So what would y'all say like is the benefit of marriage in comparison to like being in a dating relationship? Like why should somebody choose marriage instead of staying like just committed? Like why marriage?
I think if you're like sincere about building that foundation in your life, then I think marriage is key, especially if you plan on having a family. We got to break, the generational curses in the Black community. So I think if you are going to date with a purpose, date with a goal. Don't just be out here dating, because you could date anybody for the hell of it, but have a goal. Be with that plan to be with that person. We got married young, so I'm kind of like, I was at that point where when we first got married, I wasn't sure this is what I want. I knew I wanted the ring. I'm not gonna lie to you. I told him, everybody, and you getting engaged, I need this ring. So he proposed, and I know I'm the one that pushed the marriage and set everything up. He was on plan, of course. I ain't forced him to do nothing. I ain't forced you. But look where we are now. We're in a committed, happy relationship. So that's my take on it.
Okay. Can I challenge something that you said?
Of course.
And do y'all believe like in just only showing y'all children the good side of the marriage, that y'all kind of setting them up for failure though, in a sense? Because then how are they going to deal with conflict when it arises? Like how are y'all teaching them to deal with actual problems and conflict in relationship if it's only good all of the time?
You want to take that or you want me to take it?
You take that was your statement.
Okay.
You the one who said
it.
You said it.
Okay, so me and Shawn don't argue. We do have debates, right? Like any relationship, you're going to disagree. You're not going to always see eye to eye. So our kids do see us disagree on things, right? But it's never the yelling, the cursing at each other.
So not toxic.
Not toxic relationship, but they have seen the negative where we disagree. Or Shawn might like something, and I don't like something, and that's fine. And words may be exchanged, never curse words, even though I got a mouth like a sailor. But it's never like a negative situation. It's always like, this is what this is. And then I think as they get older anyway, and they go through their relationships and this puppy love, like my son got right now, or like these different relationships, they're going to experience the negatives. So it's not for me to present them with the negatives when they already, life is going to throw it at them anyway.
I love that. I love that answer. Yes. Period. Okay.
I need some more wine to grow.
Period.
Some more wine to grow.
Period. So, what are y'all views on parenting and relationships? Like, how do y'all handle parenting in y'all marriage?
Shawn's soft.
What?
I'm gonna call it what it is.
Ain't nobody soft. Who do the whoopings? I do the whoopings.
You do, because I'm soft
Who
in that
do the
area.
punishments?
Both of
I
us.
dish out punishments.
So how is he
You
soft
don't do
then?
nothing.
If he punished the kids?
How?
Yes.
Tell
He
me.
sounds like he's a disciplinarian.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
So that's
how am I soft?
I'm the in between, right? And he's the disciplinary and the friend, right? Because
That's what a dad is.
yeah, I'm
Very
in between. It depends on the day. You got to catch me at a good day or catch me at a bad day. Like for example,
So she wishy-washy. That's what she said.
I am but I'm always for real on what I say. Like for example, every single day, I kid you not, TJ comes in the room. Even though you get off 30 minutes after he arrived home, and I get off 2.5 hours later, he comes in the room. Can I go outside? Can I go to the store? Can I do this? Why he don't ever ask the yes parent? Why he always comes to the difficult parent? And so
and why he waits till 2 hours instead of 30 minutes later?
I swear to God. And then I'm also the parent that will contact you. Where you going? Who you going out with? You know, who gonna be there? What's their mom's number? What's their dad's number? I need to know all details before you leave my household. Shawn is the complete opposite. I'll be off and I'll be like, where TJ at? Outside. Where he at? I don't know. What the hell you mean you don't know?
Right.
Like, that's just Shawn. But we parented our kids differently because he's a lot softer on Carly. Our girl, he's a sucker and a half.
It's given what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, he is a sucker and a half. I can tell you that right now. Because she can get away and she know, like, we're in a potty training phase. And she knows that mommy don't play around with potty training. So she's like, if she has an accident or she pee on herself and she know that she wasn't supposed to do it, but she did it intentionally, I'll take it down. She'll be like, I want daddy. I know you want daddy. Because you know what mommy finna do. And all I got to do is look at it. She started crying because she knows she did wrong. Whereas daddy going to be like, okay, come here. Let me clean my baby off. No, skip all that sucker stuff. So
Haters.
no, you can
Jealous
jump
of the
in.
relationship. That's what it is.
A relationship, please.
So did y'all talk about marriage? I mean, not marriage, but parenting like earlier on in y'all relationship? Like, cause how old were y'all when y'all had your first kid?
20 and 19.
Gosh, you got me young.
Shut up.
Wow, I was a teenager.
Oh my God.
So like, did y'all have an opportunity to talk about kids and parenting before y'all got pregnant, or was that like unexpected and just like y'all just kind of learned along the way?
You want the real?
Are you whatever you comfortable with sharing?
Yeah, what's the real, Key?
Shut
She
up.
trapped
You
you.
know this story.
She might have said she trapped this
That's
man.
what she gonna say.
I
y'all.
did not.
What happened?
I did not. So I did tell him that I wanted a child, right? When we were going to freshman year in college or whatever. We were home for freshman year and I told him I wanted a child. But I'm like, you know, my grandma's not doing good and I want her to at least experience my grandkid. Her great grandkids from me. I'm her granddaughter, so why not? And Shawn was a sucker.
He
was
like, okay,
stuck.
I'm gonna nut all in this.
Now that one, it didn't start right away because that one was a crazy situation. But I ain't gonna say too much on that because your mama might be watching. But TJ was actually a surprise though, because I don't know why I was surprised, to be honest. Freshman year, we kind of we went to 2 different schools, we didn't really see each other as often. And then when we got home for the summer, we had this kind of pissy attitude with each other, right? But we still hung out with each other, which was fucking crazy. Like, how you mad at somebody but you see them every freaking day by choice? And then and then we got together. Things happened, I ain't gonna go into the details of anatomy, but things happened. And then I went off to NIU early because I was an RA in RA training. And then I found out I was pregnant. My cousin Melanie actually, she was like, "Girl, you're pregnant." I was like, "No, I'm not." And then I told Shawn I was pregnant. He was pretty cool about it, right? My mom was a little shocked. She did that, let me call you back thing. So that was the situation. But I never I don't say I tricked Shawn. I just expressed to him how I felt. And before that, we never had any discussions like, this is how we gonna raise our kids. We was just kind of like, oh shit, we pregnant, this is what we gotta do now. We gotta step up.
So was it easy to navigate parenting? Did y'all bump heads when it came to y'all different, learning how, as young adults too, learning how to parent? Was it hard to readjust, or did y'all kind of just fall into y'all roles?
I feel like when with my first child, when he came, I was like, I'm gonna be a model parent. I was like, okay, I'm not cursing, I'm not drinking, I'm not drinking this wine. That's negative. I'm not gonna do any of that stuff. That lasted for a month, and then I was like, fuck that. It's time to party. I'm still in college.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Sailors.
So but as far as parenting, we just kind of went with the flow.
Yeah, it was stuff that I did that he didn't like. It was stuff that he did that I didn't like.
What I do you ain't like? Everything I did, she liked.
No, I didn't.
Don't lie.
No, I didn't. I didn't like how you criticized how I feed our kids.
You don't know how to feed the kids.
I do.
What you do?
And
So,
he stand on it every time you say it.
A normal parent would grab a baby spoon and feed it to him. She be out here with a tablespoon of baby food and be shoving it in their mouth. I'd be like, they can't even open their mouth that wide. Why you got a tablespoon?
If they open their mouth to take this big ass spoon, that's what they wanted.
No, it's not. They're a baby. They ain't know no better.
He did. Both shots.
They got baby spoons. Did you know that?
Yeah, we had them. She ain't use them.
She like, my babies need to eat some more.
Drowning them. She was trying to get it over quick. You use a baby spoon, you feed them 20 times. You use a tablespoon, that's 3 times. She was like, we gonna get this done. I'm like, you can't just fast forward feeding now.
Let me be. Learn and grow.
You do. Wine and grow. So how do y'all handle conflict in y'all relationship?
She listen to what I say.
That's a lie.
Yeah, that's
She don't listen to nothing you say.
No, because I do. He's right. I do listen and I don't listen. He tries to give me advice on certain things all the time, and I listen. But Kiera gonna do what Kiera want to do at the end of the day, and that's just how I've always been. So he's right about that. As far as conflict, that's what you said, conflict.
I said, yeah, y'all kind of touched on it a little bit though.
Yeah, so conflict in our relationship, like I said, we don't argue. We never got into a screaming match and cursed each other out and said negative things towards each other or about each other. We just kind of be like, all right, we hash out. I don't agree with what you agree with, and that's it. What it is, I said what I said, and that be the end of it. And we literally say, I said what I said.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to agree on this. So what's
we're
point of
not
talking
agree,
about
and that's part of your relationship. You're not going to agree with everything your partner says or likes or does. So.
Yeah, the most important thing is just keeping that level of respect when you have that disagreement. And that's leads you to the next day, right?
Yeah. I love that y'all don't argue. And that takes a lot. Especially with y'all haven't gotten together so young. That was never an issue for y'all, or that's something that y'all started to get into as y'all got older. That's always been like that?
It's always been like that. We just never argue.
That's very mature. Because when I was that age,
so it's
you
always had a certain level of respect for him, so that for each other anyway, in a sense, so that y'all not taking it to that point of having a shouting match or having to carry over into the next day.
Yeah.
Did y'all see like fighting and stuff growing up?
I witnessed a lot of it. I witnessed domestic as a child from my mom's past relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And I always said that I would never experience
So that was really your reason. Because you was like,
Yeah.
I don't want this to create this. Like, because we have 2 ways to respond to trauma in our lives, right? We're either going to be that way or we're going to avoid that thing. You know, so you took the latter route, you know, of avoiding it. Like
I do because I think for me it's an anxiety thing personally. Like I don't like to be yelled at. I don't like to be cursed at.
Exactly.
I do match energy. So if you vibing and you cursing at me and we going toe to toe, I'm gonna go toe to toe with you.
You can definitely tell when you got attitude, even though you like real like sweet and nice. Like, I
try
can tell
not
when
to
you
be.
irritated.
At the end of the day, I'm still my mama child. So I'm just gonna put that out there. I can go toe to toe. But my anxiety flares, and if I get to a point where I'm like shaking, because I don't like to be yelled at all. I don't like for you to raise your voice at a certain extent. Shawn knows this about me. So if I get to that point and I'm shaking, like I said, I'm gonna match your energy. I'm gonna try to yell too, but God be with me all the time. Be like, no, your mouth too reckless. I'm just gonna lose. I'm gonna take that voice away real quick. So I can never do a yelling match with somebody. That just ain't gonna happen. So why even try? And then I think that Shawn came into my life at when I was very vulnerable and needing somebody, and he's always been my rock. So I'm not gonna tear down my rock. I'm just gonna keep building him, and we're gonna keep building each other.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Because I did not have that mindset when I was that young. I mean, I wanted to. I thought I did, but yeah. What you got anything to add about conflict and how y'all handle it?
I just got a vibe. And you know, I guess that's one thing that my mom always raised me. Don't let anyone take you out of your character. So, you know, if this is my vibe, this is where I'm at. I don't care if you angry. I don't care if you upset. You know, part of it goes into what I do for, you know, work right now. But any conflict, you know, I can laugh at it. I'm like, this is my level. I don't really care. That's where I'm gonna be at, regardless of the situation.
So, are you avoidant then, or do you actually resolve issues, or do you just avoid problems?
I don't avoid problems. I like to tackle things head on, but it's just not gonna change my level of where I want to be.
Gotcha.
You know, like if I'm angry, this is my level. If I'm happy, this is still my level. You know, like whatever my vibe is, that's what it's gonna be.
Y'all so mature.
But did you grow up in a 2-parent household too?
Nah.
Or did you grow up not two? Because she said she grew up in a single family.
Yeah, single family. Yeah.
He get his whole vibe from his mom, because I swear to God, I don't care how angry I done seen her. She don't even get loud. She just be real. The same tone. Even when she mad, I be like, God, that's how Shawn is.
Yeah, that's just that vibe.
So, I'm like, is it? I thought this said start live video. I'm like, no, in no way. I'm gonna hear that whole time. Okay, so what advice would y'all give someone looking to be in your situation, looking to be in your position right there?
You can take that one.
Good sex.
Oh my
That
God.
is the
He couldn't
answer.
wait.
Listen.
So for him to say that.
You kept it PG in real life.
Because what he said before we started rolling was
Not that.
Okay, so sex is a major part of it.
So that's
Clearly.
the advice y'all don't give somebody?
Clearly, that's the best advice. I mean, you got to test out the waters before you even, jump head first in there. So, I mean, yeah, we was the hot messes teens. That's probably why we still together now.
Because y'all met in high school, right?
In high school.
How? So in high school, what ages? Like
17.
and 16
No, he was 17.
and 8. You were 17 too.
I was 17
at the
when we
time.
met.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I turned 18 when we started dating.
Got it. Ooh, statutory.
I know. I told her that. As soon as her birthday came up, I was like,
God.
"This is rape." Yeah, and you just said it on recording for the world. What's the limit?
There's a statutory limit.
I mean, you willingly
Sure.
married her now. Ain't no.
Trying to put whole blast and he was over too.
You corrupted me. I was good.
What else? What else y'all got for the people?
I think communication is key, right? Of course, everybody knows that. Communication is key. It's the way you talk to people. It's the way you talk to your mate. The way you handle, like we said, conflict, right? You gotta, at the end of the day, still have that respect for that person. Especially if you see yourself being with them. Like, if you don't give a shit about them, then of course your mouth will get reckless as hell. But if you're like, hey, this is somebody I see myself being with for years, I want to build this foundation with, then you gotta kind of hold back your tongue a little bit. So I think communication is key, definitely. We don't go to bed mad at each other, as cliche as that sounds. We definitely don't. At the end of the day, because I can't get upset with Shawn over petty stuff like him eating my ice cream when I don't eat it quick enough. But I don't get, like, go to bed mad at him. He always do some silly shit, like you see him. Some silly shit to make me just get over what I'm being angry at. So I think that you have to have trust. You have to trust that, you know, your partner's going to be faithful to you. I know Papa ain't going nowhere.
Period.
So the life that we done built together since 17, it's been a long road. He ain't going nowhere. So you guys trust. Don't look like that. You guys trust that your relationship gonna last. And you just gotta put in that work. You gotta do what it takes to make it work. Like, even as parents, we don't always have the time to go out and date like we used to, or just have me time. Like, I think you just told me yesterday, like, we spent all day working in the house together, and we didn't spend no time with each other. None. It was freaking crazy. We both work from home, we get off, and then we attend to the kids. But I've been making a lot more effort this year to show up. Let's go on date night. Let's do this. Let's do that. So I think you got to make time for each other too.
For sure.
And I think an important part of relationships is keeping it private and not letting outside factors affect your relationship. Like, I see things on Facebook where they're like, I need a man that's going to pay my bills, pay for my nails, or, you know, the debater, if you're going to go 50-50 with each other and this and that. At the end of the day, none of that matters, right? And maybe it's because we started dating when we were young, we didn't have anything. But that's what a relationship is about. It's about what you guys could build together, not what one person can do for you. Because if you're looking for someone to pay your bills, or you're looking for a female that's going to bring half to the table, all of that's irrelevant. How can you help me get to reach my goals, and how can I help you reach your goals?
Yeah.
I wish I'd have timestamped this, man. I'm for the clips.
I think
remember the time.
We do a good job at that. Like, we hold each other down. Recently, Shawn started a new job, and we were like, okay, we got to make some changes. He used to do a lot of cooking. I ain't gonna lie, I don't cook, y'all. I cook the hell out of some chicken, but that's about all you gonna get from me. But Shawn is the cooker. He does a lot of the responsibility of taking care of the kids because I'm in school, I'm working, I'm doing extracurricular activities. So he has stepped up to the plate. And we've done this since we was teens. Like, when we was in our relationship, if somebody has something going on, I'm gonna step up, I'm gonna pick up the slack. We've done that multiple times throughout our relationships. So that's nothing new to us. I think that you have to be able to be your partner's rock. You gotta be there. Like, if they say, hey, babe, I need you to take over taking care of the kids today, I need a mental break, you gotta be like, okay, babe, without hesitation, right? You can't be like, oh, well, I wish I could, but I got X, Y, and Z to do, and I already plan to do this. No, all of that's gotta wait, right? So I think that's important, to have your partner's back and just be there as a support system.
And you've always thought this way? Like,
I mean, I'm matured I'm the oldest of 7, so I'm matured very,
like,
very.
it just, no, I mean, because as much as I talk to you, I'm learning so much right now about you. Like, and I just feel like, because when I think about my journey to becoming a wife, I realize how much I lacked as a woman to prepare myself to be in a marriage, you know. But I see, like, hearing your background, I'm like, she's always been ready to be a wife. Like, that's what I'm hearing from you.
Yeah, you know? I think for the most part, Shawn got me young, right? I think
Shawn
that,
got you young.
Yeah, he got me young. I think that was a big part too, finding somebody that can help you mold you to the person that you want to be too, right?
Oh, what's the call to mention that?
Because
Taylor.
I'm not gonna lie. Like in the day, I tell people all the time, I am my mother's child. I still have a mouth on me. I still pop off in a minute. But as I'm maturing, Shawn helped mold me into the woman I wanted to be. Right. So I'm not gonna say that I was a wild person, because I never was a wild person. I'm never one to pop off conflict. I'll meet you with your energy, but I'm not gonna be the first person to start it. And I think that Shawn helped me mold to be that wife material, right? I think unconsciously did it because his parents were married, right? And even though he grew up in a single family household, because of personal reasons, it was just like the man that his mom raised him to be helps mature me a lot quicker than I had expected to be. Because if I wasn't with Shawn, I'd probably be out here with somebody baby daddy. Like, I can't stand this nigga. And so I think him being in my life when he did was like tremendous. And so yes, to answer your question, I think I kind of always underlined been this type of person, and he just helped bring it out of me.
I love that. Okay. All right, you want to add anything?
I'm a puppet master. Y'all hear that? Molded her into that woman. Molded you. Okay.
So so do y'all think it should be a timeline in dating, like, in courting and stuff? Like, should there be a timeline with that, or is it?
I don't think so, because if you put a timeline to it, then you kind of ruin the purpose of the relationship, right? The purpose is to grow with each other. Like she just said, like, hey, you helped me grow and mold me into the woman I am today, and now I'm a great mother. I'm a great person. The same thing. Like, hey, you helped me grow up into the man that I am now. And if you remove all of that stuff, you just got two young kids getting into a marriage and that they're not prepared for. You're like, it's not about the time. It's about the end result.
In the process.
Yes, the process to get there. It's like, am I ready to be married? So if you're saying, hey, you got to put a ring on it by next year because we've been dating for 7 years, well, maybe y'all not at a spot to put a ring on it. And you have to see, and you got to wait till you're ready. Yeah. So, I don't believe there's a timeline. I don't believe that, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, it's not going to change. Like, what changes or what the timeline is when you're ready.
So you was ready to get engaged when I was ready to get engaged?
Girl, I already had that ring.
You was fucking bullshitting me. Oh my God. Okay. That's good to know, because I was sure putting the heat on you. I was like, look, I'm just scrolling through Facebook. This person got engaged. Shawn, where my goddamn ring is? We've been together forever now. I got your shorty. Let's do something.
You got anything you want to add?
No, I think he covered it.
Okay, I think that was great too. Okay. How should your relationship change with your children when you're married? And I guess that is a great question for y'all, because y'all were not married when y'all had TJ.
No.
So was there any transitioning that happened when y'all got married versus when y'all were just dating and had a baby?
I don't feel like it was.
Yeah, there was no difference from being, co-parenting and then being married.
We was already living together.
Yeah,
so we experienced the negative and the good all in one, and we was already courting. We already had a kid. There was really no difference. It was just like, okay, we pregnant again. Now we married.
Yeah.
So
okay, all right.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna just hold that one on longer than it needs to be held. Y'all already kind of answered this one, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Do you feel that waiting to have sex produces a more sustainable relationship?
Hell no. 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 You gotta know what you're going into. And we had some crazy times as teenagers, which is why he's stuck. I mean, he ain't going nowhere. So, I mean, you gotta know what it is. I've no disrespect to people who wait, right? People who believe in, that's my religion, right? I need to wait till I get married to have sex. No disrespect to that too. I'm just not a heavily religious person, and I need to test out what I'm getting myself into before I say yes. Because then if I don't like it, then I'm gonna either cheat or be ready to leave you. So we gotta test these waters.
Yep, I agree with that. it's something that every man says. Well, not every man, but that a lot of people say. They like, you know, the harder it is to get, the whacker the pussy is.
What?
A lot of men say it. The ones that you take out on these movies and you do all of this, these dates, and you try your best to court her, and then finally when you get her in the bed, she fuck like a tranquilized mattress.
Oh my God. That's gotta be a guy thing. Girl, don't say that shit.
I cannot.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Right? That's crazy,
You're like, goddamn, I done put in all this money, this effort, and she just laid there. And that was it.
Okay, so how do guys, I want to know, how the fuck do guys feel when they get their crush? When you court the girl that you always were trying to smash anyway, is it the same feeling?
What, when you court? Nah, it's different. It's, you know.
Okay. Goddamn tranquilizer mattress.
Straight to
that
one.
I was about to say something.
Sorry.
So if y'all were married, I mean, I know you want to test it out, but is it something that you're not willing to teach the person that you already are interested in, so that this can work if y'all was to get married?
My natural response would be like, no, because I don't like teaching people shit.
Okay.
But if it's somebody that I'm really interested in, then I would probably be more patient with.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just tell her, wake up, mattress, moan a little bit.
Wake up, mattress. And then, did y'all see the start of that dance he was about to do?
He said, wake up, mattress, moan a little bit. I cannot.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think it does. It's just to each his own, right?
Pretty much.
I literally just had this conversation earlier on with my ministry. You know, like I just feel like what you said. I support celibacy and abstinence all of the way, right? Because it prevents unwanted pregnancy, it prevents unwanted disease, you know, and stuff like that. And I do feel like there is a different type of connection that you build with somebody without physical intimacy, because it challenges you to get to know them in another way before you include the sexual interactions and stuff like that. So I think there is a benefit of waiting. I think that we just lose the in society, just what if it's bad? You know, it makes us forget about the benefits that waiting can give us. It's like, well, if it's bad and all of that ain't gonna be worth it. So your mind is just so stuck on what if this is not good, that you don't even almost respect the good thing about, you know, that person or whatever. So
like I said, to each his own.
Overshadow. Yeah. So, what has your relationship taught you about yourself?
Why you
go
look
first
at me?
or me?
You go first.
I'm perfect.
You first too.
That's usually what it teaches me. I'm perfect.
These goddamn Leos
No.
be so sensitive. I promise you.
Whatever.
You do be.
No, but I think the biggest thing that has taught me, you know, about myself is that it's funny because I feel like I graduated with a communications degree, but it was like, hey, Shawn, you have to get better at communicating. You know, it's like, I think that's one thing that's taught me the most, is that, hey, you have to be, you know, you have to communicate effectively, right? It's more than just saying how you feel, but it's, you know, the tone that you deliver it in, when you deliver it, how you deliver it. You know, it's like, hey, you can't just go off the head and say something. It's like, let me wait for the appropriate time. Let me make sure that when I say this, that I'm not angry or heated or just saying something, but, you know, I'm saying it for a reason and saying it for a purpose.
Yeah. Okay.
I would agree. So I've never had that. Well, I just find it funny moments. I've never had that situation. I think that we communicate very well with each other for the most part. I mean, I think being with Shawn has taught me patience, because I don't have a lot of patience, but I'm learning as a person to have more patience. I mean, to a certain extent, right? In my personal life, me personally, I'm learning that. With Shawn, it depends on the situation, to be honest. Because if I want something, he tell me no, I'm not being patient and waiting. months and months and months. It's Papa, I want to get this. Well, we don't need it right now. 2 hours later, Papa, I want to get this. And then just like, babe, do whatever you want to do. You're going to do it anyway. You're absolutely right, but I value your opinion on it. So that's why I asked.
Obviously not, because you said no and you still asked.
But I mean, that's just the spoiledness in me, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I've been spoiled from family, and so now my husband is taking on the responsibility of spoiling me. That's just me. But I do have a lot more patience with him. Mm-hmm. It's funny because now we are like in these different roles in our life, his job-wise and my job-wise. And as I'm growing and maturing, I'm realizing how to talk to people more. And I'm realizing that to get to where I want to be career-wise, I have to change my attitude, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not as opinionated because I'm a very opinionated person. Mm-hmm. I'm not as outspoken as I usually am. I kind of sit back and be like, okay, like Shawn had to tell me with this position when I first started, when the lead said something to me, and I was like, okay, all right, thank you. And he was like, your thank yous be like, bitch, please, okay? Mm-hmm. So he was like, you gotta change this, be like, okay, gotcha. And I was like, oh, okay, I can switch my vibe a little bit. That's not the norm. So I started picking up different characteristics from him, how he used to be. Mm-hmm. At his current role, he turned into Kiera's attitude. So we kind of like switch, but he only picks up my role when it's appropriate, right? When he gotta be firm with people, and I'm backing off to be the more softer person. So I think Shawn has changed me in a couple ways in that perspective. So like I said, we're growing together, still growing together.
I love that. Okay. So do y'all believe that y'all relationship with like y'all single friends should change when you're married?
No.
Nope, ain't nothing changed. We still wildin'.
They still do. Yes, they still do. Yes, they still do. Mm-hmm. But I respect his friends, for the most part. A lot of his close friends that I know, I'm cool with. Mm-hmm. And they respect me as they still stop. Been around forever, so. Yeah. And they know I ain't
so there's no concern with them trying to get him to do single behavior.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like
they respect you.
My partner has respect enough for me to not do it anyway. And majority of his friends be like, nah, Kie-Kie would be mad as hell with you. Don't do that shit. Like, I feel like a lot of us have matured in that sense. Now, if it's some of his friends that ain't super cool with me, they'd be like, Shawn, fuck this shit. What your wife don't know won't hurt him. I still feel like Shawn is that person that'd be like, nah, man, I'm good. You know? He's still got enough respect for me to not wild out where it would disrespect.
So you like, I ain't gonna control the friends you have because I trust you.
Yeah. I don't care who he friends with. He could have female friends. He could have male friends. I'm secure in my relationship to know that my husband is not going anywhere, and I'm doing everything in my power as a wife to keep him happy so he doesn't go anywhere.
Period.
So
okay.
That was real nice.
You want to add anything?
Shut up.
I did not know you was this much of a comedian.
Okay, this gonna be the last one.
Okay.
Were there any areas you felt like you had to compromise on, like for y'all relationship? Anything y'all had to compromise?
Yep.
What the fuck you had to compromise on?
I was gonna be a rapper.
Oh, bullshit.
You killed my dreams.
Oh my fucking goodness.
That's exactly what was gonna happen.
I killed your dreams.
I was gonna be the next Kendrick Lamar. But you didn't. You had me out.
Pregnant.
You got pregnant. I had to get a real job. You messed up my career. That's what happened.
We got pregnant.
No,
we got pregnant. I didn't impregnate myself.
You tricked me that day. You done already told the people. You pulled on my heartstrings and ended my rap career.
Before it began.
Before it began.
No, that's not true because you was in college making rap.
I was.
So I didn't do none of that shit. No.
Whatever.
No.
He became a family man.
He became a family man. That's legit what he is now, a family man.
Okay.
So, I don't think I had to compromise anything. I'm still me. Like, I'm the same person you met when you was 17. It's the same person you're gonna get, just a little bit mature. Still curse like a sailor. But I still am a lady.
Okay.
So, and I don't have to compromise on my spending because, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
AKA, she used my account.
So it sounds like you can support her habits, and that's good.
He can, very much so.
Good.
I mean, that's what teamwork is for.
Exactly. Okay. Well, do y'all have any last words y'all like to add to the, for millennials out here still searching for love?
Ooh.
I thought I was going to come up with something real philosophical to say. I've been thinking about this all day, right?
What am I going to say?
Ain't came up with shit yet.
I
Not
really
a
don't.
thing, but
I mean, I don't really know what to say. Like we were saying before the video started, that people come to us and ask us for relationship advice.
they don't ask me for shit. Keep going.
People ask me for relationship advice. And I just kind of go based off what I know, right? I come off the dome because I'm not a psychologist. I don't like teaching people, like I just said. I don't really know what to tell you because I just kind of flow through my relationship, right? I don't have to put in too much effort because our relationship comes easy. We've known each other forever. So I can't really give a lot of advice on somebody who did the dating pool and did that because I didn't really do the dating pool. I mean, he took my adolescence away from me. It was great. But, I mean, I find it funny how people always ask me for relationships and I try to explain to them as best as I know how. But it's still, I feel like I don't do people justice because I'm not coming from the same background.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard for me to say, hey, millennials, you should do this, X, Y, and Z because I've never really been in the dating game.
Okay, that's fair.
How Future say it, chicken wings and fries, we don't go on dates.
And that's what the fuck we did growing up, I promise you.
Okay.
From the gutter.
Well, that's fine.
So get you a Shawn.
No
That's
last,
what she said.
no last words for you?
That is not what the hell I said.
That's what you said. Get you a Shawn.
I did not say get you a Shawn. What the hell?
That's what I heard.
No, if anything, get a Kiera. I'm kidding.
They are cute. They are cute. You don't have no last words, Shawn?
Yeah.
No, not really. No,
Okay.
nothing.
I think y'all did great. How y'all feel?
You want some more?
I'm more relaxed than when I was when we first started because I thought y'all was gonna put us on the spot.
No.
On the spot, how?
That's what.
I don't know.
So so y'all feel good. Everything went well.
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. I just had somebody ask us how we started dating, and I was like, "Oh, Shawn gotta tell that story because he get way better than I do."
Dang, that was actually the next question too. How did y'all meet? Do y'all want to end off on that?
We can
Y'all,
end off on that.
You
Go ahead.
can.
All right, so it was junior year. So this is before she even knew.
I didn't
But
know
it was junior year. Me and my friend, I had saw her. Our lockers was near each other, and I told my friend, I was like, "I'm gonna take her to prom," and he was like, "You dating somebody?" And I was like, "No, I'm gonna dump her after this school year is over. That's the one I'm taking to prom."
Wow.
So, school year ended. I broke up with that girl. Then the next year started. I tried to sell her my rap CD.
He did.
She did not buy it. So I gave it to her for free.
I didn't listen to
Whatever.
it either.
That's heartbreaking, right?
That
might
years
end.
later.
That
I
might
used to be in
end
the
the
booth with my
marriage.
baby daddy.
Wow.
I used to be in the booth. We used to be in the booth for real. He got me on some of his old tracks.
So yeah, I tried to sell her that. She didn't buy it. And then we had a class together,
There you
and
go with the lies.
she realized very early on that I was the smartest person in the class. And if she wanted to pass, she had to team up with me.
Oh my fucking goodness! You joined my group. Stop fucking playing with me.
The other person in your group was dumb as shit. And he
So he
came
got-
to
I had
me
to
and was
say
like, "Shawn, come on, you're smart. I'm not." And
Okay,
you,
that ain't had nothing to do with me though.
you joined my group.
I
Anyway, I was the
didn't
smartest
recruit you.
person in the class. She joined the crew, my group. And then after that, you know, she just kind of stalked me in the hallways.
Oh my fucking goodness, the lies.
For my friendship. And then, you know, I was like, okay, let's make this thing official.
No, you know what I respected for Shawn, looking back at it now. As kids, I thought it was dumb as shit. But looking back at it now, I had propositioned Shawn, right? I was like, you gonna be my sex buddy. In high school, right? I was like, we gonna be fuck buddies. That's it, that's all. This is before we had a relationship. I was like, we just gonna be fuck buddies. And he was like, no. And I was like, what the fuck? Nobody's ever turned me down. What does that even mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay. we could just be friends then. Can I have $1 for a Snicker? And he was like, no, you got to be my girlfriend. I only give money to my girlfriend. I was like, what the fuck? He blowing me right now. But we still maintain our friendship, and I'm grateful that he didn't, He
had respect for himself.
He had respect for himself and for me, because he didn't want that from our relationship. Mm-hmm. Granted, he had planned in his mind to dump me after prom, which was fucking crazy.
See, so y'all do believe it. You do believe that you should wait sometimes. Because she was trying to get it cracking from the beginning. You wanted to wait.
Look, I needed a prom date, right? Mm-hmm. It was senior year. So I was like, it's senior year. Like, at that point, I could fuck bitches anytime. Mm-hmm. But I needed a prom date. And I needed a pretty prom date, right? And that's what she was going to be. Mm-hmm. I was like, she needs to be my prom date. I don't just need a fuck buddy. Bitches is out here throwing pussy. Okay?
So you saw more value in her.
Yeah, I saw a prom date.
He was like, you said he tried to get me to say something deep.
Yeah, it's not deep. I just needed her to go to prom with
me. I didn't want to ruin it by having sex with her.
So, and then she asked me, to buy her food. And I was like, I ain't doing that. I ain't tricking off.
I ain't tricking
off now. You going too far. I just want a prom date. You're looking for a relationship. But we ended up dating and then took her to prom. And
his friends ain't seen him outside since.
I love it.
Camp up.
So prom is what kicked off your relationship, really?
In his mind, because I didn't know who the hell he was.
And they sent their prom photo on my phone up there.
I did.
And it's so cute, y'all. Yeah. I'm going to post it as the main photo for the recap of the video.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah, prom photo. Mm-hmm. Oh, God. That was a long time ago.
We did have a few comments.
Okay.
When you were talking, and I want to say it was the question about the courting and the dating timeline. Ebony said a word. Darius said if you're over a certain age, there is a timeline. And then he also said that y'all have an interracial relationship too.
Because his wife is light skinned too. So he supports the interracial love.
And then he said y'all gonna need a bleep button.
No. I know. I told y'all I curse like a sailor. I'm working on me.
Yes. I don't curse at all, guys.
That's the last.
Y'all could bleep it out, right?
That's the guy.
No, we live. You know that.
Yeah, right. We live. And my editing skills
ain't
good.
That's okay. We all grown on Facebook. If you got friends under 13, that's a problem.
Okay? For sure. What? Anyway, y'all did great. Clap it up for y'all. So we are going to wrap up the episode. They already said they ain't telling y'all nothing because they can't relate. So, but we will be back next week with our next couple, which is Rebecca and Sheldon. They are a newly married couple, so that'll be exciting rather. So make sure y'all come back and join us next week and catch the replay of this video shortly after this, okay? And then on our YouTube channel tomorrow. Make sure y'all share. Thanks, y'all.
We have an event tomorrow, guys.
Oh, I forgot about
We're hosting a singles event tomorrow. Game night. Come out, mix, mingle with your peoples. Come meet some new people, men, and women. But
because the women be coming, y'all. We need more men.
Y'all be talking about ain't no good women nowhere. It's a lot of women in this place. So to the men.
And it's mature women too. We have our events at a wine bar, so it's a mature crowd. It's not like we at King of Diamonds or something doing a singles event, right? It's a very sophisticated place, in Lansing. And
it's a vibe.
And we doing it in line with this season actually because we're calling it Millennial Love. We're trying to help y'all find some people. So it's we catering this towards the millennials, like she said, game night, cocktails. I think they're gonna feature the Ken and K from our anniversary party. So come out, have some fun with us.
Yeah, play some games, get to know some people.
Yes.
You just never know who you're gonna meet.
Exactly.
So if you're looking for the girl that drink Moscato instead of shots of Hennessy, this is the place to be.
Exactly.
She might be there too.
Exactly, because they do have
there too. They have
items,
right? So.
But they have a full wine bar. They don't have a full.
Your pick. That's just it.
Yeah.
Take your pick.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, y'all. Anything else?
That's it.
All righty. Okay. See y'all.
Bye bye.
All righty.
Yes. was just no nerves, no